96.9 Boston Talks. Welcome back. Radio Row. Hank Morse live at the Democratic National Convention in Tampa, Florida. Yes, the sun is shining just a little bit outside. I had a chance to sit down a little while ago with Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, who's been a senator 27 years, and a guy who has crossed over the aisle and worked with some Democrats when it comes to things like gun control. But I spoke to him about the unemployment rate here in Massachusetts, what a Romney-Ryan administration would do to lower the unemployment rate.
What does the Romney-Ryan ticket have to do in the next 3 days here in Tampa at the RNC to convince the American public we are the ticket that's going to take America to more jobs and a better economy and lower unemployment?
Well, I think the American people already believe the president done a very poor job on the economy and on jobs. What they're waiting to find out now is what is the alternative. I think most Americans don't know much about Mitt Romney yet, and I think at the convention here in the next few days, we're going to begin to fill in the blanks as to who he is, how he's lived his life, the fact that the guy has spent a lifetime fixing things, and if anything ever needed fixing, it's the United States right now. And also, they want to know what is his plan, what is the way forward. One thing I think is clearly that the American people understand they'd like to see go away is Obamacare. And Mitt Romney's indicated he would sign a full repeal of it. We intend to put it on his desk if the voters give us the opportunity to do it. Another recommendation I would make to him, he probably doesn't need any advice from me, he's probably going to do it anyway, is have a one-year moratorium on all new regulations. We're strangling the whole private sector in this country with over-regulation. Don't raise anybody's taxes. The last thing you want to do in the middle of an economic slowdown, if you will, or tepid recovery, whatever you want to call where we are now, is raise taxes. I think doing those kind of things is the first step. Indicate the American people a new sheriff is in town. We're heading in a different direction. We believe in the private sector. We think success is something to be applauded, not condemned. We're not here to punish success. Is the way the private sector begins to be confident, begins to want to invest again, grow and expand, and create employment.
Senator, it was 7.7% unemployment when President Obama took office. It's 8.2%, and the Romney administration has made a big deal out of the fact that 42 consecutive months, over 8% unemployment. How long do you think it would take a Romney-Ryan ticket to bring unemployment back down to 7.7% or even below 8%?
Yeah, look, I'm not going to make a prediction about how long it would take, but we know this. We know what doesn't work. The first 2 years of the Obama administration, they had massive majorities in the House and Senate. They could do whatever they wanted to, and they did. A huge expansion of government, huge expansion of spending and debt. I think we could stipulate that if government spending would create prosperity, we'd be in the middle of a boom. So we know what doesn't work. How long it would take to go in a different direction to generate the kind of progress we'd like to see, I'm not an economist, and I'm not going to make that prediction, but I do know this. The American private sector is sitting on between $1 trillion and $1.5 trillion uninvested because of fear of taxation and regulation and genuine uncertainty about the future. Tell them you're not going to do any more of this kind of regulation. Tell them you're not going to raise anybody's taxes. Settle this thing down. Quit attacking people who are successful, so that the private sector understands that we believe in them, and we believe in entrepreneurism and risk and productivity. I don't know how long that'll take, but we know what won't work. We've tried all that.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the time.